What is good, internet? It is Spirit of Paradox here, and welcome back to another video. And today we are continuing the story of Ultimate Wolverine versus Ultimate Hulk. And in this issue, these two go at it all over this mountain, and it's pretty brutal. So without further ado, if you guys are fans of the Ultimate Universe, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. We cover both of them on the channel, and let's start the story. We begin with a recap page, and it basically shows us some of the previous events of the previous issues of this story. But there is a quote at the beginning. So without further ado, we're going to hand this over to Logan. Apologies in advance if this is a little jumbled, but this guy has had his memory erased at least once, so cut him some slack. And basically we are going to see the events of Wolverine's situations in this story, and we're going to go back and forth as if they're using a remote on a TV screen. That's exactly what's going on throughout this issue, so if we do see that, I'll let you know. So this is where the jumbled parts begin. In this page we are actually seeing teasers to the future of what's going to happen in this story. And Ultimate Wolverine is actually narrating about what happened, and is watching his previous events with Ultimate Hulk on a TV screen, and it's getting reversed and fast forwarded because he's not at the right point of where the story had begun. So if you're wondering why it's jumbled, that's why. It's teasing, and it's also Ultimate Wolverine talking past tense. We go back in time and stop at the very point where Ultimate Hulk tears Wolverine in two, and gives Wolverine a grisly ultimatum. So which leg do I eat, Logan? Right or left? Your call. And while Hulk has Wolverine's legs in his hands, Wolverine's just narrating, saying, "Ever see that movie Sophie's Choice? Yeah, me neither. 3 seconds, or I'll pick one for you. Right or left?" 2 people at the mansion ain't allowed at poker night. Baldy for obvious reasons. 1. And me, 'cause I can smell a bluff from 100 clicks away. 2. And Banner, he ain't bluffing. The left! What? The left one. Are you sure? Am I sure? You're going to eat my fucking leg in front of me, and you're asking me if I'm fucking sure. Oh, you're taking this way too personally. And if I don't eat your leg, you're just going to stick it back on and come running after me. Flaw in your logic, Brucey. 'Cause I'm gonna come running after ya, even if I've got to stick a branch in my damn stump. Well, now you're making an argument for me to eat both. We having a conversation now? Sorry, the monks are into protected periods of silence, and the girls don't have much to say. Well, other than the sex. But I like talking to you, Logan. You're plucky. And before Ultimate Hulk could eat Wolverine's legs, a giant boom goes off in the sky, and we see a jet fly by. Banner knows a sonic boom when he hears one, and he knows a stealth hyperjet when he sees one. But are his eyes good enough to see it just drops something? Wait. Damn. I forgot a part. Go back. And like so, we go further back in time, and we see a time where Ultimate Hulk threw Ultimate Wolverine so hard, he snapped a tree in half because of his impact. And in this image here, Wolverine is straight up getting his ass whooped. The narration continues. You know what? I'm sick of keeping the order straight. This part all happened before the green cunt ripped me apart and tossed my legs up the mountain. You figure out where it goes. It'll be fun knowing how it all ends up. Knowing I'm about to get dismembered, you sick turds. But here's a fun game for you bastards to play in the meantime. See if you can guess. What did I say to piss him off so bad? And as we see, Ultimate Hulk is straight up badding up Wolverine. So what did he say? Then we go further back to the point where the last issue ended, where Ultimate Hulk and Wolverine have a stare down. Hello yourself, Logan. Would you like a cup of hot cocoa? Yeah, this is good. Here's where we left off. You seem surprised. You're a 20-foot monster surrounded by naked chicks in the middle of nowhere, and you just offered me a fucking beverage. Nah, I ain't surprised at all. Who sent you? Who says anyone sent me? Was it Fury? Fury who? If you're going to kill me, at least show me the decency of not playing dumb, Logan. If I came here to kill you, Brucey, you think I really give a fuck about decency? No, I suppose you don't. You are an animal, after all. Is that supposed to hurt my feelings? Only if you consider being called an animal insulting. Animals are anything that don't lay eggs, so I guess we're in the same boat, Brucey. I think you mean mammal. In this point in the timeline, Bruce Banner has full control of Ultimate Hulk, and is much more intelligent here, as we can see in making full sentences. But these two would fight again, and Hulk would be reverted into his traditional grey form in the ending of Ultimate Power, where Ultimate Hulk goes up against him, the Fantastic Four, and Squadron Supreme. You ain't what they told me you were. Well, gosh, the leader of the government's most covert strike force wasn't entirely truthful? Go figure. They told me you were dumb, and strong and dangerous. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So, how'd you get so smart? I used to be an animal too, Logan. But then I decided to stop being so angry. You should try it. Maybe you'll get smart too. I ain't angry. No? You've agreed to kill a complete stranger. That doesn't strike you as a need to use violence to compensate for your lack of your own family, of identity, of love? You keep talking to me like you know me, like we've met before, like you know why I'm here and what I'm supposed to do. But you don't know me, Skirty. You know nothing about me. I know what was in the file Fury gave the Ultimates when he ordered Stark and Rogers to liquidate you, should Xavier ever withdraw his protection. You're lying. Am I? Let me ask you something, Mojo. You know so much about love, then why is that Betty chick want you dead? Then future Wolverine narrates, nope, that ain't what I said to piss him off. And Ultimate Hulk starts to get pissed by that revelation. What? I mean, she's hot and all, but she must have had you by your little green... Leave, says Ultimate Hulk. Excuse me? Leave. Tell them you couldn't find Hulk. Did you just refer to yourself in the third person, bub? Nope, that wasn't it either. Try again, narrates Wolverine. Oh, so you ain't that smart now that I'm talking about your lady friend? You losing your cool, Brucey? What was that about being an animal? Hulk, say, leave. Okay, right, I'll beat it. You ain't dangerous, so why am I even here? Sorry, Doc. No harm, no foul, okay? as he starts to walk away towards the door. But then he says, "Hey, just one thing. And this is kinda weird us being friends now and all, but I gotta say, since I'm so decent, since you don't care about her anymore, you know, Betty, you mind if I take her out sometime? You know, dinner, dancing, maybe a little?" You see, if this was 616 Hulk, you all know he's gonna tolerate that. But this ain't 616 Hulk. This is Ultimate Hulk, and you all know he ain't having that disrespect. So, Ultimate Hulk decided to punch him in the face and send him flying down the mountain. And I've got to say, yes, Ultimate Hulk's arm is quite big here, because Ultimate Hulk actually does grow in size depending on his rage meter. But yeah, he sends Ultimate Wolverine through the wall, and this is when the fight starts. And then when Wolverine finally makes it to the bottom, Ultimate Hulk is chasing him down. And we're finally getting what we actually wanted here. It gets dirty. Ultimate Hulk gets up to him and grabs him, steps on him, shouts in his face, picks him up, and then slams his head into a tree multiple times. But the fight is too intense. Ultimate Hulk starts using his fists outright and then tries to take a giant bite out of Wolverine. Wolverine screams, but Hulk jumps into the air and then lands on Wolverine, kind of looking like he broke his spine, and then tears him in half and then throws his legs up the mountain. Ultimate Wolverine continues to narrate. "Enjoy that? Good for you. Already seen the rest. Climbing up the mountain to find my damn legs." And then we see Ultimate Hulk again. "So which one do I eat, Logan?" But Banner fucking got there first. And then we see again the flying jet go by, and then the thing that it drops seems to be a green woman. And as this woman who jumped out of the jet descends, she is coming down at a very fast speed. And when she finally hits the ground, it causes a giant boom and leaves a crater behind. We are all wondering who this individual is, as she says, "Break it up, boys." But Wolverine's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And then she says, "I'm Plan B." And yes, people, this is the first debut, probably the only debut, of Ultimate She-Hulk. And that is where part 3 of Ultimate Wolverine vs. the Hulk ends. So that was Ultimate Wolverine vs. Hulk issue number 3. And I do like this issue. I do have my gripes with this one though, with it being jumbled up in like the timeline, and I can understand where it can get confusing for some people, because it could certainly get confusing for me when I come and read it from time to time, and I have to remember it's like, no, I know why. But yeah, other than the jumble parts, I really did like the interaction between Ultimate Hulk and Wolverine here, them two having their conversation and understanding how the fight actually kicked off. And it was basically Wolverine taking the absolute piss out of Bruce. And we all know Ultimate Bruce / Hulk don't take disrespect in this universe. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you guys like this issue, or do you guys like the story or not? You know what to do in the comments. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.